Hi, I'm Miss Alyson, and I'd like to welcome you to the final episode of Kids Create Preschool Edition for Summer Reading Club 2020. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It has gone by so quickly. I hope you have enjoyed all of the projects that I've shared with you this summer. We're going to finish with a really fun one, a very magical one. We're going to make fairy houses using recyclable containers. I'm going to show you the one that I made out of a juice jug. Here we go. How about that? That's pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty fun. Let me show you the front door. There it is with the flower over the top. And you can look closely and see the windows framed by twigs. There's the back. Isn't that neat? It looks complicated, but it's not. I just kind of went crazy with my materials because I was having so much fun. I just wanted to cover every inch of that jug with the pebbles and the moss and the twigs and the flowers. So really, it just takes a little bit of time and the materials that you're interested in working with, Elmer's glue, and that's it. So let me show you what you're going to need first. You're going to need a plastic or a cardboard container. Really, you can use a box or cardboard tubes. I've got a soda bottle here that I'm going to try using, and I've got this kind of squared off cat treat container. So you can just look around and see what you've got available and then look at it and think, what could I make out of that? To me, that's a lot of fun. So wash it, make sure it's good and clean and dry. And then your adult is going to need to do the cutting. Pick out first where you want your openings to be, a little door and some windows. Mark it with a Sharpie or another marker, and they'll cut it for you. They need to do this because it requires something really sharp like an X-Acto knife. And then the fun really starts because you're going to slather on that Elmer's glue and press on the materials that you choose to use, all right? I didn't buy anything for this project. I had everything already in the house or outside, as in the case of this. You can find the pebbles outdoors, the twigs. I did use the sheet moss. I did have the sheet moss from a previous arts and crafts project, but you can find moss outside. And then the flowers come from my porch. For the Coke bottle, since it's a little bit smaller, I'm thinking I might use it for the fairies' pet unicorn. What do you think? They have pet unicorns, don't they? Little bitty tiny ones? I think they do. So I'll cut a little opening for it. And the reason I thought of unicorns is because I have this rainbow colored yarn. And I just think that would look pretty nifty. I might just kind of wind it around after I've put the glue on. Maybe they need a cabin at the lake to get away to on the weekends. So I thought this might be kind of cabin-ish. You can slather on that glue and use popsicle sticks to create logs. Just stick them on like that, just going up the sides. I have multicolored gemstones. This might be something you can use for a princess castle. I've got wooden beads. And again, this is already all stuff that I had, that I found. So that's really fun. The most important thing you need for this project is your imagination. That's the biggest part of it, the most fun part. Go on a scavenger hunt around your house and see what you can use that your family already has. Look in the junk drawer, look in, maybe you have a crafts cabinet or your toy box. Maybe you've got some old crayons that you don't want to use anymore. You can make a multicolored log cabin by gluing the crayons to the side of a container. The sky's the limit, or your imagination's the limit. That's what I should say. Your imagination is the limit. I would absolutely love to see what your imagination comes up with. So please feel free to post a photograph underneath this video. Other people might like to see what you did so they can use your idea in their project. So I think it would be fun for everybody. I think that's it. It's just that simple. Just takes a little bit of patience because you have to wait for the glue to dry, especially if you're using a container like this where you have to lay it down on its side and press the materials in, let them get good and dry, and then you'll turn it over to the next side and the next side and so on and so forth. I think later on I might actually try to put a string of fairy lights in there so I can see what it looks like when the fairies are at home at night. I think that will look very magical. Okay? I hope you have so much fun with this. And again, this is the most important part of the project is your imagination. Have a great time upcycling, and I will see you again soon. Bye.